So many platforms out there right now to find properties, but how can we use one software to save us the most time possible when building our portfolio? So I'm going to jump straight in. Get Lendlord. If you don't have Lendlord already, I've put a link below. I'm going to pin it to the top. Please pause the video and get it. I promise you this is going to make you money and it's completely free. Get it now. Let's carry on with the video. So the first thing I want to do when I'm going into this is I want to be making sure that I'm building up a criteria for searching. So what I'm going to do is go into Lendlord right now. I'm going to go to invest, go down to sourcing alerts and click that, and I'm going to create this as we're looking through. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take off notifications, but maybe I want to find out 3 days before an auction, for example, that's going to go there, and I'm going to add some criteria. So I might go, right, I want to go within, let's say LS16 in Leeds. I want to go within 1 kilometer there, and I want to look between 80,000 and 130,000. And then I only want to look at semi-detached terrace properties and end of terrace. I don't really want anything else that I'm looking for, and I want to go from 2 beds to 4-bedroom properties. And I'm going to save that as one of my criteria. And you'll see as it goes, so we can add that in. Now what that's going to do is it extrapolates from all of these pieces of software and it's going to pull it all into one place. So the next thing we really want is this one place, and hopefully you're implementing this as we're going along. If not, pause the video, go and do what I said, get on Lendlord right now, create an account, follow me along. So I go on this and I want to create a watch list, and this watch list is going to allow me to have one place that I can go where every property that I'm interested in across all platforms, including auctions, I have in one place. So I go on invest again, I'm going to click my watch list, and as you can see, there's currently none there. And the way that I'm going to go through this is look down the property sourcing part. So I can look on market properties, auction, property list, repossessed properties, and then there's also exclusive parts, which is coming soon. We're working on that right now together to bring something absolutely incredible that's only going to be offered to you if you're a current Lendlord user. So get on it now before it comes through. So what we're going to do is have a look on market properties. So we're going to go on there, and we've already got it in, but we're going to go LS11, freehold, minimum 50 grand, upwards to 130, all bedrooms, terrace properties only. And as you can see, we've got this extrapolating from different locations. And the one thing I really love is it gives me a really quick snapshot of the rental analysis and the flip analysis. And what I'm going to very quickly do is check out these 3 properties, and I'm going to go for the highest ones. Now, again, just because the numbers make sense doesn't mean it's a good area. So, for example, some areas of Holbeck are not where you want to go, and some areas are great. So I like the fact that this has been on 53 days and the price has descended. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click add to watch list. And then what that does, let me add a couple here. Then what that does is when I go on my watch list, it keeps it all in one place. And then when I'm looking at doing something with this property, I can go into it, I can look at all of the details in one place, do my rental analysis, flip analysis, and also do some postcode information. So I can see some data on there. I'm going to explore the area a little, and we can see these area facts, the yield, average growth rates, etc., etc. Now I'm only using this as an example, but we want to start building that watch list. The cool thing within this as well, within Lendlord, which I'm not going to deep dive right now, is the wealth. And this starts with building the portfolio in the first place. So I can actually apply for finance on these properties and complete within 5 working days, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that's because of the incredible team that Lendlord have behind the scenes with their brokers, their legal team, and the financing. And because they've got that sort of powerhouse behind them, they're able to get very, very competitive rates, and you can get the rates within 3 minutes of filling it out. Now, what I like to do is also manage my wealth through this. So this is just a dummy account, obviously, but what I can do is I can go on manage there, which is the middle one, and I can go down to wealth tracker. Now on this, I've just got some dummy accounts on here. I say dummy, these are properties that I personally own, and the amounts, the value of these were probably filled in about 2 years ago now. So the reason I really like it is I can get the total balance. You can add in your debt, your liabilities, and you can also add in these. So let's say I've got, as an owner, I've got my business partner Dan, but I'm set up on this, and I'm going to say I've got this asset. It's a long-term asset. It's more of a home for me. Description might be a buy-to-let property. The amount that I've got in there is £110,000. And again, I can save that item in there. And then I can add the description, add it all in. Now I'm going to delete that off for the purpose of this, but I can also break them down so I can get an idea of what debt I've got, the credit cards, if I've got crypto, and it's not just property. And whilst Lendlord specifically is for that property sector, what we're looking to do is actually take account of all assets, all liabilities in one place, because you need to be tracking your number one financial metric, which is your net wealth, your assets minus your liabilities. Final thing I want to talk about right now is actually benchmarking against the industry, and I think this is really important. Now, when I go on manage right now, I'm going to go down to benchmarks, and obviously Lendlord does a lot. It really is the most powerful tool on the market right now, so I really recommend getting involved with it ASAP. And by the way, this is free, the stuff that I'm going for. Yes, they've got a premium feature, but this blows your mind, blows my mind every single time. So again, obviously I've not got everything filled in, but it really gives you an idea on here. So it goes through net cash flow, equity, gross yield, net yield, portfolio loan to value, which is how much debt you've got on there, your cash on cash return, and your average interest rate on there. And this is really important. Now, it's not to say, people say the comparison is the thief of joy. This is just objective data, and it's really good for you to understand this. And this is one of the big powers of Lendlord, in my opinion, is the data that they have. They have tens of thousands of properties in portfolios registered into this. And so they're able to use the data from users like you, like me, to actually give this information in real time. So not only are they leaning on data from property data, Statistica, government metrics, but also real-time data so that you can understand. And the thing that I absolutely love about this is that you can utilize the tool for investment, sourcing opportunities, financing your opportunities, managing the portfolio, uploading your documents, syncing to your bank and Xero to make sure you've been paid, looking at your net wealth, putting your maintenance on this, and refinancing at the end. So it really is starting to become a one-stop shop. And by the way, I don't get paid anything for you using the link and going on there, okay? It's really important that you're utilizing software like this to really upskill yourself. And this is the thing, with the rise in tech, you've got systems, software, AI that can really be working for you. And the thing is, so many people are scared about tech and AI and utilizing it. But the reality is, if you don't start embracing this type of technology, you are going to get left behind. Now, I've just done a bit of an overview of my favorite pieces of tech within this to help you start up and scale up as a property professional. So if you don't have access, click the link below. Fill in your details, get on it, it's completely free. Let me know what you thought of this video. Is there any part of Lendlord, because I'm getting more and more obsessed with it right now, is there any part of Lendlord that you'd really like me to deep dive around, do more videos in, show you how to use it properly, how I'm using it in the business, and is there anything else that you'd love me to talk about on this channel? But click the link, get on there, play around with it. Avi, the majority owner of Lendlord, he's so open to feedback as well, and ultimately it's us that's going to shape the future of this piece of software. So get it, utilize it, let me know the feedback and put it in the comments. I'll feed that back to Avi and we can make this a better experience for us all. Hopefully that was valuable. If you're new to the channel, I talk about finance, business and property every single week. I love sharing information that's going to help you get financially free. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit subscribe and the notification bell, hit like if you got value, and I'll see you in the next video.